The People First podcast is a show presented by people with learning disabilities for our friends and the community. We talk about issues that are important to us and interview interesting people to find out new information. This is our way to make the difference and have our voices heard.
Hello, welcome to People First podcast. We have for you today a very special episode where we'll be interviewing two people from People First office. Member and fellow podcast hosts Daniel Jones and Frontier and PA Rosy. Rosy has been doing a lot of work with us all about our plants we have all over the office. Daniel has recently started to use garden intros on the social media pages. Welcome to the show, Daniel and Rosy.
How many plants do we have in our office?
Is it 13, 14?
I think we've got about 54. Which is a lot, isn't it?
Where have you all the plants come from?
Our first spider plant donated old staff member Andrea. Our spider plants grown and that one.
How do we have the plants in our office?
We water their wiggly, make sure they are in the correct size pots, trim them in they name it.
I think sometimes overwatering does more damage than not watering at all. So monitoring whether they are needing water first is a good thing. And the other thing we make sure that we do is where we put them after we've repotted them, basically. So we find out where they're best to be situated, and we go and put them in that place. And then we'll watch them and see how they react to that position over a couple of weeks. And if they need moving, then we'll move them.
What gardening have you done in the past?
I've done at Dev Hospital and Selston Fire Station. Yeah, I've been cutting cursive like on Wednesdays.
Yes, lots. I really like my indoor plants as well as my outdoor plants. I'm attempting to grow some vegetables at the minute.
What do you enjoy about working of the plants?
Enjoy the plants because you plant them with compost, but you be careful what you're doing because you don't, the roots can get dry out properly. You don't be careful.
I really enjoy anything to do with nature, to be honest with you, and I really like to see the plants growing when we've planted them from a very small little sapling. I think it's really exciting to see them flowering and blossoming. I think they just add a beauty to the office.
Fresh, yeah.
Why is it important to look after your plants every day?
Plants will die, they aren't looked after properly to grow healthy. They need correct water and space.
Do you think that working of the plants helps people mental health and well-being?
I feel good plants, I feel the plant is lovely and you get grow more stuff by you watering. Actually, that's
For myself, I know that when I am either looking after my plants, as in, looking to see whether any bits need trimming or need to repot them, I know that I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm just thinking about the plant. And I know that as soon as I get my hands into as in bare hands into the soil, I feel better straight away.
What advice would you give someone who wants to start looking after their own plants?
Tell people all the information about the watering and planting up stuff for like compost or bits underneath to make sure like texture more the plants the moist.
I would say start simple. Start with a spider plant. They're very hardy and they can handle not being watered for a bit, so they're not something that's high maintenance, and they grow really quickly. And then you can make some little babies from them and then make some more plants, which I think that's contributed to so many plants in the office. It's all the babies from the spider plants.
What is your favourite plant to have in office of the garden?
My favourite is the spider plant. I think like plant like carrots or warm beans.
I think it's the cactus because it's in the absolute ideal spot and it keeps growing. So it's showing us that it's very happy there, and we're not watering it too much because we don't do that with cactuses. In my garden, I would say I really like cyclamens. I think they're really beautiful.
If I want to learn more about looking after plants, where could I find information?
I have been releasing a video on our Facebook page about how do you look after different plants. You can have a watch to learn more information about plants care.
I agree with what Daniel said. You can look online, but also ask people who gardeners themselves, because they can share lots of information that you might not have thought about asking about. So that's what I do. If I'm stuck, I will ask my friends who are much more experienced than I am.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you again to Daniel and Rosy for coming on the show today to talk about gardening and working of the plants. They have anything have to add before we end the show.
So thank you put on for us today, we were shared, and thanks very much for everything.
I would just like to say that I've really enjoyed how much people are really throwing themselves into looking after the plants. It's really obvious that people enjoy doing it, and I've seen Daniel flourish since we've started to do them more.
Thank you, Rosy.
You're welcome.
I'd like to add that I've enjoyed helping the plants.
I can see that you enjoy it. That's really nice for you to say that. Thank you.
It's relaxing.
It is relaxing, isn't it?
Remember to comment, like, share on Facebook, Instagram and X. You can find us by search for People First Podcast. Thanks for listening, and we see you next time.